Yo, what's up? This is Joel Duran, creator of Boxing Habit, back with another video. And we're going to talk about Mikey Garcia and Lomachenko firing shots at each other lately. While Mikey Garcia is the one that actually started all this, Lomachenko actually fired back recently. So all this started with last week. Mikey Garcia was talking to Brian Campbell of CBS Sports, and he explained why he wasn't impressed with Lomachenko's accomplishments and felt that Lomachenko was getting way too much hype. And then Mikey Garcia went ahead and explained that he beat Orlando Salido, who gave Lomachenko his only career defeat. And then he went on to discuss how he knocked out Rocky Martinez in 2014. And Lomachenko was getting a lot of praise for knocking out the same guy 2 years later. And this is what Mikey Garcia said. He said he got beat by an experienced, rugged fighter, Orlando Salido, and after that, he has improved a lot. He has a lot of credibility, but even at that, he's only doing stuff that I already did 3-4 years ago. He couldn't beat Salido, who I completely dominated. He wins his second world title, a title I vacated that ends up going back to Rocky Martinez, the guy who I had previously knocked out. Then Lomachenko knocks him out, and all of a sudden he's the greatest star because of victories that I had already accomplished. Well, I don't give him credit for that. And that's what Mikey Garcia said last week, what started all this. So now Lomachenko also spoke with Brian Campbell, and not only did he explain why he wasn't impressed with Garcia's win, but he's actually also challenging Mikey Garcia to stay at 135 so they can meet in the ring and settle this the old-fashioned way. And this is what Lomachenko said. He said, "Let's talk about that. I read that interview when he was talking about that he destroyed Salido. I specially looked at that bout, and he got lucky because he broke his nose. After the 4th or 5th round, Salido had actually got into him and was ready to destroy him. If we want to talk about Rocky Martinez, let me ask you, who was on the floor from Rocky Martinez? Yes, Mikey Garcia got a lucky punch and knocked him out in the 8th round, which I did in the 5th round. So we can talk about that as much as we can, but if he wants to get my attention and he's going to be staying at 135, I'm going to come up to 135 too." If right now people are talking about me, with me being the foreigner in this country, and not talking about him, that's not a problem. We can meet in a few fights to find out who is better. That is what Lomachenko said. So there you have it. Those are the words exchanged by both men. And in my other video, where I was ranking the new pound for pound rankings, I mentioned Vasyl Lomachenko's ranking, which was good, where he was at right now, and I said that his next fight with Sosa wasn't going to get him any higher than he is already in the pound for pound rankings. But I said in that video that I believed if he would later on moved up in weight like he had been saying and beat somebody like Mikey Garcia, he would definitely go up in the pound for pound list. And then this came out, so I'm glad. This is a very good matchup that a lot of people were anticipating, since Lomachenko had already said he was willing, he was planning on going up to 135 eventually. And now he's got a really good challenge waiting for him now. So this exchange of words is really, really good for this fight that might potentially be made in the future. Now it's gotten really, really good. Now we got some animosity going, some animosity brewing between the two fighters, and that makes the fights even better. So in a way, Mikey Garcia did good by actually doing this. He threw the bait out there, I guess, and Lomachenko took it, and now, there's a little something going on between the two fighters, and that's actually really good. So I mean, Lomachenko, man, we gotta respect this fighter, man. He's really, really good. He takes on all challenges. He's already got some fighters in the divisions he's at that are not willing to go in there with him, so that's why he's fighting Sosa. So this guy, he's inexperienced in the pros, but he's taking on all challenges, and he's gonna take on this one. Definitely. I am positive now after what's going on now. And then Mikey Garcia, he's back now. He got that big old victory. So he's now a world champion, and I'm glad that he did this. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't be in favor of, a bigger fighter calling out a smaller fighter or criticize. He wasn't really calling him out. He was criticizing him. But he knew eventually it was going to lead up to this, challenge accepted by Lomachenko, you know what I mean? So, I mean, Mikey Garcia, man, it's good. I mean, Mikey Garcia is not like he's trying to pick on a smaller fighter. He already came out saying too that he was willing to go up right now to 147. And who was that he challenged at 147? I think it was Thurman. Was it Thurman? So he got it off his chest. He kind of makes sense what he's saying, that Lomachenko's getting all this praise over things that he has done already. I guess it's true. But I mean, everybody seems to be mesmerized with Lomachenko more about having very little pro fights, and he's already taken on so many challenges. I mean, the same challenges that he's saying that he took already, Mikey Garcia, and he's, more established in the pros than Lomachenko. I mean, Lomachenko's already taken those challenges, and, and he's only, 8 fights in, so, yeah, I like I like where this is going. This is a good matchup right here. I mean, they're only 5 pounds apart now, only one division apart. And yeah, Lomachenko had already been planning on going up to 135. So yeah, but then Lomachenko fires back, and I guess the exchange of words, I would say that Mikey Garcia actually gets the W on this one, because yeah, the way he fired back, Lomachenko saying that Rocky Martinez, he finished Rocky Martinez faster than Mikey Garcia. Yeah, but like Mikey Garcia said, that's like 2 years later, 2 years after. You're fighting his leftovers. But then Lomachenko points out that Rocky Martinez actually dropped Mikey Garcia in that victory. And Rocky Martinez didn't drop Lomachenko. So he didn't have to get dropped to get the victory, and Mikey Garcia did. But then we got Salido. Whatever you want to say, whatever he fired back with that, Lomachenko fired back with saying that Mikey Garcia got lucky because because Salido's nose broke. I mean, who broke his nose? I mean, it was Mikey Garcia that broke his nose. You can't say he got lucky because of that. And whatever you want to say is you can't compare those fights, because Lomachenko comes out losing in that debate. Lomachenko, no matter how you put it, you lost to Salido, and Mikey Garcia beat him. So I would say I'll give a slight W right there on the exchange of words to Mikey Garcia. But I mean, it's good, man. Lomachenko firing back. Even though Mikey Garcia is not really challenging him, he's just getting off his chest what he considers him to be, just nothing but hype right now. He's basically called him a hype job right now, so I guess you have to respond to that. But there you have it, man. If this fight gets done, I'm pretty sure it will. Hopefully it would be like by the end of the year. hopefully we don't have to wait too long. There we have it, with some animosity between both fighters, and I'm looking forward to this one. All right, so that's all I got, and don't forget to follow Boxing Habit on Facebook, and don't forget to hit subscribe here on YouTube. And that's all I got to say. I'm out.